Hej, velkommen. Endnu en uge er gået. Ja, vi skal jo til at spille noget mere Starfield. Og det er jo en 7 dage siden vi sidst spillede Starfield. Streamede det i hvert fald. Jeg har fået lavet en hulens masse i ugen ude. Der er blevet etableret outposts. Der er blevet designet, der er blevet dekoreret, og der er blevet alt muligt gøjl. Ja. Og så er jeg kommet frem til, hvilken grafikkort det er, jeg skal have købt mig. Og det bliver en RX 78 XT AMD-kort. De er åbenbart langt kraftigere end en Nvidia. Dog så har det selvfølgelig altid nogle ulemper og fordele og sådan nogle ting. Det skal man jo altid lige huske på. Det vil det altid være. Men jeg vil hellere have flere frame, end jeg vil have ikke at køre raytracing, fordi raytracing det er ikke rigtig noget, som rigtig decideret fungerer, og det er ikke rigtig noget i alle spil som sådan. Og det er som regel også altid noget, man kan slå til og fra. Og så får du flere frame med det. Og AMD-kortene, de kan jo ikke køre med... Jo, de kan godt køre med raytracing, men det er bare ikke lige så godt som Nvidia. Så, men nok snak om det. Det er lidt nørdet. Ja, vi er på en måne lige nu. Og det her, det er aluminium base, aluminium outpost. Og den er ikke helt færdig, så jeg skal have bygget noget herinde. Jeg ved ikke lige, hvad der skal være. Og herinde, der kommer der observatorium, control room, og herinde, der kommer der crew quarters og sleeping area. Men jeg har ikke materialer nok, så det går vist nok i pt. Hvad sker der? Altså det her cargo link her, det er simpelthen bare så svært at connecte. Fordi åbenbart så kan du kun lave envejs connection, du kan ikke lave flervejs connections. Og det er mega underligt, at jeg ikke kan det. Jeg skal lige se noget en gang. Jeg skal lige se crew. Hvad har vi af outposts? Jeg er ikke få lov til at se, eller hvad? Nå. Hvis der er nogen af jer derude, som sidder og tænker, oj. Hvis der er, I begynder at bygge basen, og især at der er sådan nogle bots, I kan lave. De kan også godt lave dem. Og de har også en fordel. Men hvis der du tænker, jeg vil ikke bygge base her, jeg flytter min base, så forsvinder de her bots her ikke fra listen af. Og se de to her, ikke? Ja. De er væk. Og de forsvinder ikke fra listen af i hvert fald. Men vi skal have kigget på Sarahs mission.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Sådan den der mission her. Okay.
We have liftoff. Orbital pattern locked in.
Solsystem. Sindonia. Okay.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Så lad mig få det.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to Admiral Logan sooner rather than later. Yep, here you go.
Tab.
Admiral Logan's office shouldn't be terribly far. Let's go.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Jeg skal lige en gang lige se. Vi ser om hvordan kvaliteten den er. Altså ikke kvaliteten, altså stemme. Ja, nu skruer lige op her. Hallo, 1, 2, 3. Perfekt. Det er jo ganske fint jo. Så må jeg bare lige skrue lidt ned, hvis der er noget, der lige skal skrues ned for.
Stay away from the sixth circle unless you're a minor. Or at least don't come trying to be in it.
Always a pleasure to roam these locations with lower gravity.
Didn't think we had any new miners on account of the positions being full up.
Oh, I'm not. Jeg er ikke på job. I'm just checking. Jeg tjekker bare ting noget her.
Oh, I wasn't worried. Concerned, maybe. Because we haven't had any positions open for a while. And some friends of mine were turned away recently. I just want to make sure nothing funny was going on. Anyway, I'm Layla. When I'm not mining, I'm tinkering with Gnome, our unofficial mascot. I fill that computer brain of his with all sorts of nonsense and announcements. Of course, if you're here to chat, I'm always happy to talk shop. especially if you're interested in talking about the heart of Mars. Oh, so you're interested in the heart of Mars, are you? Word is there's a cave out in the Martian waste with a gleaming node of the purest titanium ore you've ever seen. It's worth quite a lot of credits, but some say the heart of Mars is cursed. Hundreds have gone in search of it, never to return. And every one of them met a grisly fate. Maybe, just maybe, you could be the first to succeed, though. You know, if you think you got what it takes. No judgment if you're too scared. You seem pretty confident. Who knows, maybe you really will be the first. You'd certainly make history around here if you find it and live to tell. I'll share the coordinates of the cave with you. Remember to be wary out there, and best of luck. Okay, bye.
Sidonia City Security is here to keep you safe. If you see something suspicious, please don't hesitate to report it to any security officer.
Hearts of Mars. Ved hvad det egentlig er?
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy it.
Den har bare hoppet på Jorden. What the hell? Okay, den er blevet til en... Ligger den der? Og misk. Okay, ja. Lad os lige få snakket med Terrors, hvad fanden var det? Captain? Eller Admiral, et eller andet.
Hello.
Give the word and we'll get underway.
Engines firing.
Den er blevet rimelig buff. Mit skib der. Den er blevet rimelig buff nu.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady. Jump complete.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared.
You're clear to land at New Atlantis. Speak with Admiral Logan. Okay. Jeg sådan tænker lidt, om man egentlig kan få lov til at bygge sin outpost ud af metal plates og sådan nogle ting, så er det firkant og sådan noget, så er det giver mening at placere ting på og sådan noget der. Det ved jeg sgu ikke, om man kan. Men altså, jeg kan egentlig også godt bedre lide, at det er sådan nogle hubs, der man placerer. Det giver jo bare det giver bare lidt mening for mig, at man har sådan nogle.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Phillips is looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Lad os se, hvad det er, Sauer gerne vil. Det virker lidt til, det er meget vigtigt.
Yes.
Ja.
What?
Sarah Morgan. It's been what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
Vent lidt. Jeg går simpelthen lige ind og... Footsteps players. Thunder.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies. And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway?
Hvad?
Very well. Then, as a good friend, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted from the building.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander. I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help.
Okay. Sarah's here to result the innocent that ended the carrier. Sarah's here to honor the fall that ship on her command.
That's quite a noble gesture. Is this true, Commander?
Yeah.
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
Selvfølgelig er vi der.
I understand. Mental scars left by war rarely heal quickly, if ever at all. I sympathize with your struggle, Commander.
I want to put an end to the sleepless nights, the nightmares, waking up in cold sweat. It's been difficult, Admiral.
I understand. And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character. What can I do to help?
If you wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me, Commander. I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
We should make sure we're well supplied for the trip to Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia. Jamen, vi tager der. Sorry. Jeg har lige fået, ja. Og lige en tus i halsen, som man siger. Vi skal til Cassio. Ja. Cassiopeia. Eller andet, hvad fanden det var. Jeg skal lige se, fordi noget her på viewporten her, for da jeg fjernede en base, så mistede jeg nogen af dem her.
Howdy. I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings? I'm not asking for much. Where do you want me?
Nordkarp. Jeg vil gerne have der hen på Nordkarp. Jeg synes det var lidt underligt, for da jeg fjernede en base, at
Excuse me.
At jeg mistede
I'm looking for work.
Ja.
I think you'll agree my rate is fair.
Fair nok.
Thanks. Where are you sending me?
Det er Nordkarp. Nordkarp base.
Be there soon.
Så kan I være derovre.
Glad to be a part of the team.
Jamen, slyk mig der. Har vi flere herinde? Nej. Det er jo ikke bare kun på viewport, jeg kan ansætte. Der er jo alle mulige andre steder også. Man kan ansætte folk.
Captain, it is pleasant to...
Counted for. We're ready to depart.
Let's put this word into space. Orbital insertion completed.
skib dernede.
Landing initiated. Watch for flaring.
Good day, Captain.
Men så hun har altså boet her i... hvor lang tid?
I can't believe I'm here. It feels like walking into a dream. I'm okay. It's just so surreal. Phew. Okay, so let me get my bearings for a moment. Yes, this looks correct. Those rock formations nearby look familiar. My old campsite shouldn't be far.
Geological formation which have changed familiar. Det kan ikke være en nørd.
I will, I promise. Once we get to the campsite, we'll use that as a starting point to search for the cruise shuttle wreckage. Let's go.
Yes. Hvor skal vi hen? Altså, hvis der man kan trække vejret på den her planet her, så show, hide. Der. Det tror jeg. Det er faktisk en rigtig god planet, den her. Den har kopper, nikkel og kobalt. Jeg har ikke... det kan faktisk godt være, at jeg lige kan tage den med. Cargo hold. Jeg har åbenbart ikke fået taget mine cutter med. Jeg kan godt lide det her sted her. Der har altså ligget her noget kobalt her. Den håber jeg lige. Hot.
This must be some debris from my shuttle. Not exactly a textbook landing, but I didn't have much of a choice.
Har du virkelig seriøst boet herinde, Sarah? This computer is running on low yield battery power to preserve system's memory. Elementary data not available. Okay.
Well, this is it. This is the spot where I spent close to a year waiting for rescue. Not exactly Paradiso, is it? Yeah? Well, inside I'm a shattered wreck. So, joke's on both of us, I suppose. Look at this thing. It's been sitting here rusting. I think we need to grab an emergency power cell to get the ship's computer up and running.
Yeah, true.
Sure, if we're lucky. When I was stranded, I set up a distress beacon powered by emergency power cells. The beacon was up there on the plateau. I guess it's time to start climbing.
Ja, så lad os komme ud og klatre. Det må da være et eller andet sted forfærdeligt at lande på en fremmed planet, man ikke kender til, og så være der i et helt år.
Big mistake. I'm gonna go down.
Og kan vi ikke få noget andet, der er lidt mere hæftigere? Fuck, sker der med den der zoom der? Ja, fedt. Nu skal jeg også lade og alt muligt. hæftigt chok jeg fik. Vi har i hvert fald nogle granater. Men det var ikke dem alle sammen.
Oh, please don't tell me you're going to eat that.
Jeps. Det er nemlig her. Jeg sagde det jo. Og ja, den har jo syg hoved jo. Fuck, den er syg hoved, mand. Det kunne godt være, men jeg vidste, at de var røget ned i klippen, de to andre. Det kan godt være, at vi bare skal køre first person, fordi... Altså, det er cool nok at have tredje person, ikke? Men... Der er bare et eller andet i, at det er lidt svært at styre. Okay. Sygt, mand. Hvad var det nu? Favorite? Ved du hvad? Så lader vi den her. Den er ladt. Den er ladt. Den er ladt. Den er ladt. Nej, ikke ladt. Den er heller ikke ladt. Så laver vi lige en quick save, så der vi skal lave det hele igen. Og Så har vi den her først. Og så kan vi bare kylde ud bagefter. Kylde den der våben ud. Og så tage den anden måske. Ja. Okay, så prøver vi igen. Oh shit! Det var den første. Det var den første. Ja, hvor er de to andre henne? Sarah. Ja.
Next time, use your jetpack.
Oh my god, der er kraftigt med 5 mere. Eller ikke 5, 3 mere. Hvis nu vi bare kan lade dem der være. Sarah, stop, stop. Stop, Sarah. Oh my god. Der er en mere, mand. Jesus Christ, man. Hvad fanden er det for nogle mærkelige dyr? Hunting Stonewalker Stalker. Okay. Okay, nu er der noget på computeren. Okay, speak with Sarah. Okay. Shuttle 02 crash elements calculations are now being transferred to a local date slate. Okay.
We've located where the other shuttle went down. I can't believe our plan worked.
Hvorfor gjorde du ikke det, mens du alligevel bare hernede, Sarah? Jeg ikke fejre noget, før lokationen er confirmed.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Ja.
The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range to hike. We're going to have to head back to the ship and land on a different part of the planet. Let's get going.
Yes, let's go. Kom vi ud, og så bliver vi slået ihjel.
Suppose I have time for a nap before we leave?
Liftoff looks good. All systems hell of a view from here.
Burde den være her så?
Touching down.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Okay, vi skal ind i en grotte her. Og her og kobalt. Vi skal nok bare ud på den anden side her. Okay, fair nok.
Oh, look at this view. Had I been on this planet under more pleasant circumstances, I might have had more time to appreciate. Huh? Was that you? Wasn't expecting to cliff dive today. Debris. The crew's
Hvor er
shuttle
min
sustained
karakter
far more damage than
pisse
my own.
elendig til at lade.
Those poor souls. This is what's left of the crew's shuttle. But it looks like parts were scavenged and dragged somewhere else. Could there have been survivors?
Det er jo ikke sikkert, jo. Altså, det kan godt være, at de er landet, og så er de måske overlevet, men... Men det her environment her, der er på den planet her, den er ikke helt... Hvad har vi her? Nikkel. Så er de løbet herop, eller hvad?
What's going on here? Supplies? A shelter? And the fire is still fresh. Is someone here still alive?
Sarah, du er helt overgivet dig.
I'll shoot if I have to. Just turn around and leave. I know how to use this thing, and I will.
Oh my god. Who are you?
I'm nobody. Just go away. I'm not going to let anyone take my stuff again. No way. Both of you, just go!
Det er altså rigtig godt, at vi har empati i vores karakter, så vi ligesom kan bruge vores empati.
You're kind of scaring me. Why should I listen to you? Take me home? I was born here. This is my home. You're going to have to come up with a better story than that.
You were born here? Hold on. Oh my god. Your parents, your mum and your dad, what were their names?
Jenna and Elias. Why?
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their daughter. Listen to me. I knew your parents. They worked with me on the Dauntless. I'm Commander Sarah Morgan.
You're Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad's captain? My parents used to talk about you all the time. It's like a dream to finally meet you. Yeah? Well, I wish you wouldn't have taken so long. My parents are dead. My father died a long time ago. And my mother, she was killed by those monsters at the graveyard. It's just me here now. All by myself.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, I don't even know your name.
Oh, yeah. My name's Sona.
Sona. What a lovely name. Sona, You mentioned a graveyard. Is that where the crew is, you know?
Buried? Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
Phew. I don't even know where to begin. Whew. Yeah. That's probably good advice. Oh, there's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags. Good. Just be careful. Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
Så er det garanteret sådan nogle totalt syge pottendyr eller en åndssvagt. Garanteret. Garanteret. Okay, hvor er... Okay. Okay, de ligger heroppe, okay. Vi skal være lidt forsigtige. Og dem der er. Jeg fik ikke den anden. Der er den. Okay, det var ikke den. Han render dernede. Er det bare mig, eller virker det lidt som om, at det var fuldstændig totalt gråt? er garanteret løbet herop. Hvor det er, vi skal hen. Det er dog tags. Okay. Mange er jeg ikke til. Ej, dem alle sammen. Jeg mangler der en, gør jeg ikke det? Jeg ved godt hvorfor. Jeg er nødt til at dræbe den der, for den sidste er blevet spist. Oh my god. Vi safer lige. Det var godt, vi havde nogle gode granater her. Jeg har set den i sidste crew tag af her. Jesus Christ. Jeg kan godt lide dyrene i det her spil her. Det er faktisk rimelig pæne tekstur. Fedt. Nå, så fandt man ud af, hvorfor der er. Hvordan jeg skulle finde fat på den sidste tag. Og det var også det, pigen sagde jo. At altså, den sidste var blevet spist og bla og så videre. Der var kun 9 tilbage oppe i den der graveyard der, bla. Så nu skal vi tilbage til Sarah, og så skal vi aflevere de der tags der, og så må vi se. Hun er nok meget overlykkelig over, at jeg fandt dem alle sammen. Det kan faktisk godt være, at vi tager hende der datteren med, Sona, med på skibet. Og så kan det jo godt være måske, hvis jeg har mulighed for at placere hende, så bliver hun placeret over på hovedbasen på Sunfront Outpost.
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
Jeg kan prøve. Don't worry, I will do whatever it takes to bring her to safety.
I knew I could depend on you. Now all we have to do is convince this poor girl that she's better off leaving the planet with us. I don't know if I have it in me to say the right things.
I can hear you talking about me.
Yeah.
And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
Jamen, vi prøver at convince.
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
Det gør hun også. Okay, der er faktisk 3 gode options her.
I've been alone for a long time, and even when bad people visit, I've been safe. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had, does it?
Der er gode her. Den øverste, og så den der. Den er rigtig god.
I never thought of it that way. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them.
Wow, så får vi nye options. Okay, så nu tænker jeg, at jeg vil bruge det kort om hendes forældre. Okay, jeg ved ikke om den der har nok en betydning. For hvis det siger, at hendes mor og far vil gerne ønske det bedste, og hun skulle leve sit bedste af sit liv. så vil det jo nok være på hendes planet, altså på den planet, hun er på nu. Den er faktisk rigtig god. Uanset hvor her hun er, så vil det altid være close til hendes hjerte.
Okay, this is getting a little weird.
Den er faktisk også god. Når der er, hun bliver gammel nok, så kan hun altid komme tilbage og besøge. Men, så jeg tror faktisk, at den øverste vil være rigtig godt.
Yeah, you're right. I never thought of it that way. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship.
Yeah!
Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
Yeah! Sådan! Sådan, mand! Kæft, hvor er vi gode til at være empatisk. Hvad har jeg? Er der noget spændende her?
Together, and we'll talk later.
Yes.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision. Nonsense. We're in this together. It's just... we're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time, please. That means a lot to me. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here? I promise it won't take long. Let's go.
Vi skal op her.
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl. It's been a long journey, and I'm glad it's over. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world, and until this very moment I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you. Perhaps. I suppose we'll both have to think about that for a while now, won't we? Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan, and figure out what we're going to do with Sonar.
Okay, return to New Atlantis. Oh. Jeg kommer ikke til at løbe hele vejen tilbage selv. Det gør jeg simpelthen ikke.
Head to my crew position.
Lifting off now. We're locking into orbit now. Target's jump system. We've tagged their engines.
Bak, hold kæft, bror. Jeg tror ikke, jeg har fået sat nogen stopper på. Sådan nogle front buduts. Det var det.
Drive spinning down.
Welcome to UC
Systems online.
Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
New Atlantis. Og det er derfor, at man kan hoppe højt på New Atlantis. Det er simpelthen fordi, der er 0,91 gravity. Det er en lille bitte smule mindre, end hvad der egentlig er på Jorden. Jeg ved, at vi skal herover. Hvor har vi den henne? Jeg er ikke herfra. Okay. Ja, det er fordi, vi skal med en anden elevator. Det er rigtigt. Whee!
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Pardon?
The loss of life, the damage to the spaceport. The costs of this attack are greater than I think we realize. Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
We found our answers, and we also found this schedule. This mission wasn't for us. It was this soldier own district.
And we did it for the child that was marooned there. A child, born from 2 of the crew, that survived the crash. After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
By abandoning the crew of the Dauntless, you dishonor their memories.
How dare you say that to me? Thousands died because they believed in the ideal set forth by the United Colonies. I know because I've signed each and every one of their death notices. So don't tell me I've dishonored anyone's memory. Because I mourn those thousands every day of my life.
We aren't doubting your integrity, Admiral. We are simply expressing our regrets at how this situation was resolved.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. This situation was handled poorly.
Yeah.
One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
Så skal vi til lodge. Hvorfor fanden står de nede i et hul,
hey.
Altså?
Yes?
Så skal vi til Nat Stations. Man kan sagtens godt tage elevatoren dernede fra. Åbenbart.
What? Oh, sorry. Just
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Er du gået ovenpå, eller hvad?
Yeah? Did you want to talk about something? There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life. They sure won't. They have to catch me first.
It's true. You're one of the toughest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Hvad skal vi sige? Okay, lad os lige se. Ej, hvad fanden skal man sige?
Exactly. And don't worry. At the rate you're growing, it won't be long until you're grav jumping to unexplored star systems on your own ship.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
Lead Sarah to the Colony War Memorial. Okay, yeah. Of course. Let's go, Sarah. Let's go.
Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name. These people laid down their lives for what they believed in, and it cost them dearly. I served shoulder to shoulder with them, and watched some of them die. I know you meant well, but they'll always be more than a name to me. And I care about you too. There's obviously some kind of a connection between us that I think we need to discuss. Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
Jeg kan ikke gøre noget her. No.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, det var meningen. Okay, vi skal med toget, altså. Oh shit.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave. No, probably.
It's not that I don't like helping. The optics of it.
At komme derop til. Der skal vi vel med. Nej, det skal vi ikke. Der må der være en anden vej, en anden måde. Det er ikke her i hvert fald. Her har jeg været 100 milliarder gange.
Get this, they came back with red eyes. Well, you know what they say.
Jeg er nok ved Residential District. Nej. Okay, vi må prøve at se. Spaceport.
It's not much further. I think you want to hear what we have to say after we arrive.
Nu hørte jeg ikke, hvad der er Sarah hun havde at sige, men okay, altså.
You know I went to chef school.
Nå, ja, jo. Du kan tage elevationen her jo. Ja, det er rigtigt. Det kan man jo sagtens. Det er her elevatoren er. Sådan der. Det er rigtigt, ja. Jeg har været heroppe før. Jeg troede bare, at man skulle den anden vej rundt.
It's lovely here, isn't it? I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy. I hadn't thought of it that way. But you're absolutely right. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot. Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. I've certainly learned that you can't make everyone happy. Anyway, I didn't ask you up here to admire the scenery. I asked you up here because I wanted to talk about something very important.
Okay, hvad er det?
Good, because I have a lot to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about sonar has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life. Don't get me wrong. Compared to sonar, I've had it easy. I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear. Are you sure? For all we know, it's in my nature to keep people at arm's length. Or worse, push them away. Right now? Are you talking about Constellation? Or what exactly are you saying? Sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. I know you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, then I'm ready to do the same. I can't imagine being in love with anyone else. So, if you're willing to make the leap, I'm ready to do the same. You're something truly special. You know that? You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel complete. And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever. You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always.
Nice. Mission update, Heart of Mars. Fedt, mand. Så fik man da klaret Zero missions. Så hvad har vi så nu? Det der, den opgave, den er alligevel lige hernede ved spaceporten, så den kan vi tage. Det kan være, at vi skal pushe lidt på hovedhistorien nu. Tænker jeg. Der er masser at se til.
You should inspect anything I can help you with.
Ja, jeg har en pakke til dig.
You the courier? I've been expecting you.
Ja,
Star Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need?
Nej. Så, jo, hvad
I'm sure you
har
can
du
find
til
something you
salg?
like.
Nok ikke noget interessant. Nope. Jo. Lad os kigge. Find the heart of Mars. Den kunne jo godt være rimelig god, men lad os take out the outdoor kitchen at abandoned industrial. Okay. Nu pusher vi på hovedhistorien lidt, så der vi kan få unlock en masse ting.
That was fun. Now what?
We dust off complete. Retros firing. Orbit stabilized. Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises. Oh, of course. I'm sorry. We never discussed this, did we?
No.
The thing is, my mother and I don't talk very much. We're not estranged or anything of the sort. We're just far apart. Good. When I say that to most people, they look at me like I'm crazy. I don't think they realize how much control parents can exert on your life, especially when their dreams conflict with your own. Oh, I'm certain they felt they were doing the right thing. You see, both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the UC Administrative Division. After I completed my basic education, They signed me up for a 1-year apprenticeship in their department, without bothering to ask.
Okay.
Wanted isn't the right word. Demanded would be more appropriate. For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia. My job consisted of drafting political policies and arbitrating trade disputes. The silver lining of the job was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every square inch of Mars.
Okay, det var da underligt noget.
You have to understand, this was my first time I was alone on another world. Now, don't get me wrong, Jemison is an amazing place, but for me, it was the old neighborhood. Mars was like a new frontier. Oh, I spent every waking moment I could exploring the planet. I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy. Of course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument that resulted in all ties being severed between us. Well, that wasn't the worst of it. You see, my father was killed during the opening shots of the Colony War. I returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. After that, we vowed to stay in touch. Oh, aren't you sweet? Always concerned with how I'm feeling. That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile, your caring. It brightens even my darkest days. Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, it makes me wonder where our own relationship stands. You mean that? You'd do that? For me? I've been dreaming about this moment and still... I don't know what to say. Then you know my answer is yes. 1,000 times repeated, yes. I just need a little time to think about the ceremony. I have some thoughts about how we should move forward. You know, I used to dream about finding the love of my life. And here you are. All I ever needed was you, right here beside me.
Hun er virkelig kommet i kærlighedshumør, hendes Sarah Morgan der. Vi har en constellation mission, vi skal fuldføre der. Der er en ting, jeg synes, der er lidt træls. Jeg er helt vild med Starfield, også. Men jeg synes godt, de kunne have lagt en stemme på sin karakter, når du vælger et svar, at der så bliver sagt et ord. Fordi fair nok, at det skal føles som om, at det er dig selv, der sidder og snakker, ikke også? Det er jo fair nok. Men det skal være ligesom det, man oplever i Cyberpunk. Ikke fordi jeg skal sidde og nævne et andet spil eller noget. Men i Cyberpunk, der er du first person karakter af dig selv. Hvad man skal sige det. Men der har din karakter en stemme. Og det kan jeg godt lide. Fordi det føles mere immersive på et eller andet forstand. At det ikke er bare mig, der...
The mining corp must be extracting something valuable to fund an operation of this size.
At jeg ikke skal sidde og læse op og så videre. Vi har brug for det helium her. For helvede, Sarah. Hvad er der heroppe? Der... Hvis der jeg skipper det, ikke, så går jeg sikkert glip af noget virkelig cool loot eller åndssvagt.
Even with advanced robotics, companies still risk human lives to mine for ore. You know why? Because it's cheaper.
Ja, der var ikke noget heroppe. Det kan godt være, at vi lige skal gå ind og ændre lidt på vores våben her. Sådan der, så er vi da sikre. Hvad har vi herovre? Oh shit. Og hvor fanden placerer man minervarer? Fuck ja, man. Det er længe siden, vi har bypass en hvad skal man sige? En ja, hvad hedder det nu? En pengeskab.
Nicely done.
Selvfølgelig tager jeg alt det. Hvad har vi her? Vi har noget penge her, der 339. Not bad at all.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. You are from Constellation. Vladimir said someone might be coming.
I'm just glad we found you unharmed, Andreja. Vladimir and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
Okay. Hyggeligt. Ja, så har man 2 tøser på tur.
Once again, we are triumphant. Come, meet your...
You're drawing the target.
You can't hope to win. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
True.
Give up already.
Fuck, det er. Hvad fanden laver du, Sarah? Der var du godt nok heldig, at du ikke går længere ned end det. Healing paste her.
I cannot wait to kill.
Jamen det var bare det, vi skulle have her. Så skal vi bare videre. Han er lige snart færdig, ham der.
Cowards.
Engaging hostile.
Kodama. I don't know what it is.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
If you want help, let's see what you've got.
Kan hun så ikke holde... Den der? Det var ikke nok. Nå, hvad har vi så ellers? Jeg har glemt at placere dem der. Pis. Jeg må så ikke holde det her helium her. Det må da veje mass 0,5. Det her, det vejer meget.
You be careful, okay?
Okay, jeg går bare sige et eller andet til Sarah. Spændende. Det her våben her, det er fucking sindssygt. Dav! Kommer man herover, hvor han er, eller hvor han var. Superfood.
Oops, you blew it.
Too difficult. No.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Hvad hvis jeg lige tager sådan en her?
Take your best shot.
Gonna take more than that.
Den er lidt irriterende, den her.
You die today.
Can't take much more of this.
Jeg kan simpelthen ikke ramme, jeg kan ikke.
Are you prepared to die?
Hvorfor i helvede mistede jeg bare pludselig liv?
I cannot beat me.
Fuck ja, man, jeg ramte dem.
I can't see.
Okay, vi skal ikke være her mere. Videre, kom, weiter. Jimbo. No, nice. Sig mig engang, jeg mister der helt vildt meget liv her. Er det fordi jeg ikke har hjelm på, eller hvad?
You'll have your head!
Okay, jeg er lidt forvirret her. Hvad fanden har vi lavet? Vi det kommer tilbage, er vi ikke det? Jo, vi løber ind der.
I'm hit! I'm going to end you!
Noget vi kan gøre, ikke? Old hvad? Hvad står der? Old Earth Hunting Rifle.
I will have your head!
Target reacquired. This is over.
Fair nok. Jeg kan ikke. Okay, vi skal nok bare ind der, tror jeg. Det skal være med det der ting, der er på den der dyb der. Der er ikke noget her. Here we go.
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. I might say that many do. It is surprising to find someone else from Constellation who agrees with me. They tend to avoid conflict wherever possible. What experience led you to that belief? What did you do before Constellation? Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand? Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Jesus Christ.
I have my own way back. Go on without me. I will meet you back at the lodge.
Fanden er Sarah henne? Hun var da også med mig.
Damn it! Hey there. Glad to see you again. Oh, damn. I was starting to enjoy the conversation.
Jeg ved ikke, hvordan jeg kommer op her.
You some kind of an acrobat?
Der var ikke mere. Sealand. Det er måske meget godt. Be on the right way.
I am engaging the enemy.
You've got nothing.
Massive damage.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest. This cave would make an adequate shelter.
Ud af den mine, ja.
This mining facility looks stable, but at the first sign of seismic activity, we should get out of here.
Ja, nu er vi alligevel så tæt på jo, så vi kan lige så godt bare løbe. Men jeg fandt egentlig ikke aldrig ud af med den her hjemme her. Jeg kan simpelthen ikke... Hvordan fanden hænger det der sammen? Hide helmen in briefable areas. Sådan der. Okay, så man kan altså godt trænge vejret her. Det ser lidt sådan ud. Også tungt. Der er lige lidt meget gravity.
Greetings, Captain.
I picked up something you might be interested in. Escaped jet plotted. Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
colony's vessel to unknown contact. Please acknowledge all in a day's work for you. Not everyone would have stuck there. Any way we can that can be arranged. You take care out there.
Hvor har vi en mission? Den var det. Og vi skal hernede nu. Wow, nice. Lad os gøre det.
Gear looks green. Ready to land.
Now this planet, this is more my speed. Oh, I could hike here for a while. happy to listen. Only if it's going to make me smile. My heart melts when you say those things to me. It was nice talking to you again.
Nu må vi se, om vi kan få den opsendelse igen. Det der er lidt spændende, bare at se, om man kan få den. Nå, kan vi ramme? Nej, kan vi ikke. Og det er bare, det er udgang det her. That's why.
All thrusters firing. Hell of a view from here.
Lad os komme tilbage.
I will never get tired of that.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. All right.
Det vi skal spawn. Så skal vi ikke rende så langt. Det lyder man næsten ikke.
I picked up something you might be interested in. If I can help you with anything, just say the word. I thought you'd never ask. Here.
Hun giver mig blomster.
Take care of yourself.
Hun er da sød, den der Sarah der.
Mind bunking on the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
Andreja, thank goodness. We were worried.
Why? Was there a concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No, of course not. We thought you might be hurt.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Let's go.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader? I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time,
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
Hvad?
Exactly. We can't forget what really makes us human.
Genes and evolution are what made us human, Mateo. Both of you clearly need to go back to school.
Dreams are wonderful, but they don't pay for helium-3. Constellation's bank account can attest to that.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andreja celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help. I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
Hvor nice. Hvor kan jeg så placere hende henne? Hvor kan jeg placere hende henne? Crew. Hun kan bare ikke være på skibet. Så hun kommer til Nordkap. Fedt. Jeg tænker, det er længe siden, at vi har kørt på Ranger. Nej, ikke freestyle. Hvad? Hvor er den henne? Der. Vanguard. Jeg ved ikke, om vi har Vanguard længere. I don't know, man.
Or if you need something, I've got your back.
Oh no.
I'm glad you're back. Let's get moving.
Miss Morgan, I shall be here if you need me.
It's actually comforting to know that, Andreja. Thank you.
Hun skal bare til Nordkap.
Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne.
Okay.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
No.
Welcome, Captain, to the Archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Nå, det er dem der, jeg har... Jeg har virkelig undret mig over, hvad det er for noget af dem her.
You may proceed, Captain.
Fedt. Tell me of that. Hvor skal vi så hen nu? Return to that. Okay, return to that. Så skal vi nok tilbage. Ja, til hende der Martian. Nej, hun er ikke Martian. Hun er hende der fra det der videnskabstek, vi var på i starten. Men hvordan kommer vi derned? Nej, vi skal... Nej!
That jump looked painful. Not doing that.
Vi ser lige på det, hvad det er, vi skal. Vi skal nok op til... regeringen. Hvad kan vi det? Det er nok det, vi skal. Yep.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got...
hende her, ja, det er rigtigt.
There you are. Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sanan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Major, you may take a person to the town of the here. Glad to get rid of this damn thing. I made someone a promise. I hate you. Can you assume it is that? Blah blah blah.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So, with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Okay. Hello.
Hi. Ja, du står lige i vejen. Sådan der.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Yes.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Nej, det kan jeg ikke.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
10.000, mand. Oh, nice.
I asked my boss what they're doing to stop new alien.
Subsection 7. Ah, nice. Hvad er det for et sted?
I've lived in New Atlantis almost my entire life, and I had no idea this place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets.
Hvad pokker skulle det indenfor? Altså, hvorfor ligger der noget black market her, var? Får ikke skide af det alligevel, så what is the point? No.
Logging authorized entry, unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Okay. Jamen altså, jeg har det også fint.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
Så han bor hernede.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get, which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? receptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here, a sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies. One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the Colony War. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor, and considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier. Captain, please. There are no clean hands in galactic politics. We all do what we must to keep ourselves safe. Which, right now, means finding a way to protect the United Colonies and beyond from additional terramorph attacks. An effort you and my progeny Hadrian have already made impressive progress on. And I'd like to help, though I am curious. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family? Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
2 sekunder her.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. Gladly. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colonies' more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence sense that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know. Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. Wolf system. There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Okay, tak skal du have. Kan man komme ind nogle steder her? Nope. Det er ikke den der i hvert fald. What? Så der var ingenting herinde. Bank of smokes.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Important or not, I'm ready to listen. Lead the way.
Det var ikke... Nå, det var ikke der. Det er her. For helvede. Kom så. Godt. Lad os lige tage her først.
People joke. Say those Varun zealots worship a snake.
Ja.
But let me tell you, it ain't a snake.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
I don't see what the big deal is. How old? Some old guy living in a basement.
Captain, please, keep your voice down. The situation with the prisoner is a complex one. A holdover from a different era. But it's a situation we've been managing as discreetly and humanely as we can for some time now. And the most critical part of that management is making sure no one else learns of it. Do I make myself clear?
Sir, yes, sir! The Freestar Collective at least should be told about this.
No, they really shouldn't. And bringing up what you've learned outside this building will make you, Captain, look like a crazy person. I don't want that, and you certainly don't want that. So you need to keep this to yourself. Now, Was there something in particular you wanted to discuss about your meeting?
The prisoner asked me to deal with the Dr. Orles figure you and you should discuss.
Dr. Reginald Orles? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orles is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
The location of Hydron old research team members. What are your actually considering this?
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
Didn't have anything supposed to hit the den. Anything you could tell me about?
The den? It's a star station, orbiting Wolf. First one was ballooned. The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and... But because of its distance, I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out.
What is chance om being ikke mere. Sarah har noget at sige. Yeah.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you. So, I've given everything we've discussed a lot of thought, and I've decided I'd like Aja Mamasa to conduct our marriage ceremony.
Okay, yeah, sure, but I have to admit it makes me jealous. Archer. Hvem er Archer egentlig?
You're kidding, right?
Nej,
She was the former chair of Constellation.
No!
The one that passed the torch to me about 5 years ago? We've talked about her before. Come on, stay with me. I knew you'd understand. So, if that's settled, I suppose we just keep it a quiet ceremony? Just the two of us? All right, it's settled then. I'll send a message to Aja, asking for her to preside over the ceremony. As soon as you're ready, let's head to Paradiso. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I love you.
Okay. Godt nok. Lad os snakke med ham. Kæft, man, hvor har vi mange missioner. Det er ikke sådan med det, at man er en busy man.
Be scanned as you enter the city.
Got anything? Hey, what can I do for you?
Og jeg har ikke flere af de der missioner. Delivery machines, eller hvad fanden det er for noget.
Where to next?
Og lad mig lige se, hvem jeg har med om bord her. Jo. Der var faktisk lige noget, jeg vil gerne lige have pillet af her. Ikke den, eller ikke den. No. Jeg var ikke færdig. Vi kan lave den der, men der går den bare hen og bliver dårligere. Nej, vi kan i hvert fald installere den til at starte med. Vi har ikke ret meget neon, kan jeg sige. den der refleks der, den er bedre. Bare en lille bitte smule. Ja, så fik jeg opgraderet langt om længe min våben, altså. Hvad med her? Vi skulle nok have... Det er fint nok der. Hvad med min spacesuits? Sådan. Så ser det også godt ud. Der har vi her Industrial Workbench. Det kan vi ikke rigtig lave så meget af. Den her stol her vil jeg gerne unlock. Og den her, den genererer hvor meget? Hvor meget power genererer den? Det kan jeg ikke se, eller hvad? Nej, okay. Jamen det her, det er jo så mit skib jo. Og vi er på New Atlantis lige i øjeblikket. Og ja, hvad har vi her?
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Og folk de sover. Hun sover med ting. Hvem har vi her? Guiden Akker. Vi burde faktisk bytte rundt på vores crew, så dem som ikke har så meget.
Hello there.
De burde
Did you need
være
my help with something?
De burde være på en outpost. Ud til, hvad hedder cargo, holding igen her. Vi skal op her.
Struts retract. Let's get out of here. We're locking into orbit now. Scratch the paint.
That was a pleasant change of scenery.
Need some work? Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kia.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey. Thanks.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard. You're here for me? Did I miss a briefing or something?
There's a wanted man hiding out in these sectors. I need to find. And
I think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetheria's debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting. Sure thing. Here. This should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunting. And stay safe.
Ship here, weapon damage system. Okay.
Hello, Captain.
Nå, det kan være, at jeg lige hurtigt skal undersigne de folk, der ikke har nogen grund til at være på skibet. Kommer på en outpost i stedet for. Lad os se, hende her. Hun har en masse ting. Outposts. Unassign. Name code. Unassign. Morgan. Okay. Så tager vi Hvorfor kan jeg ikke... Okay, jeg har alt for mange på skibet. What? Okay, jeg kan ikke få hende her på... Nå. Det var da mærkeligt, jeg ikke kan det. Så kunne hun komme på Nordkarpen igen, så... Det var da mærkeligt, jeg ikke kunne det. Underligt. Inden jeg kan godt få på skibet. Om der er noget helt galt her, altså. Det er også for underligt, at jeg kun kan have 3 ombord på skibet. Så det er da mega irriterende. Okay. Jamen, vi kan ikke gøre noget, så.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
you. No, no, I will not die in a cage.
Docking cycle complete.
Are you lifting off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged.
Han slog sig selv ihjel.
File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
Whew, it's a bit balmy here, wouldn't you say?
Vi kan tage det her skib her. Never mind. Vi springer det bare i luften. Han er hans cargo hold. Ja. Så du står lige lidt i vejen. But det er prototype equipment. Nå, det var vist nok bare det.
Good day, Captain.
Nice. Clean sep there.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
Switching over to standard engines.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave. No.
Authorized personnel over. Your friend has to stay here.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olay's? I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you? Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome. Of course, protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
Jamen, det er jo rigtig godt, det her.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
So, what's new with you today? Sounds good. Lead on.
Jeg tænker også, at det er for part 9 af Starfield. Og så... jeg kommer ikke på i morgen. Så det bliver til en YouTube-video i stedet for. Og ja... Så det er, at... så til jer, som har siddet og måske har fulgt med og bare hygget sig af gameplayet. Tusind tak, fordi I gad at kigge med. Og hvad hedder det? Husk, at I bare kan hoppe ind på min YouTube, og så kan I se alle de andre afsnit, der har været undervejs af de her Starfield-videoer her. Det starter helt tilbage fra starten af og til nu. Og så er der alle mulige andre videoer også. Hold op, det bliver meget hurtigt øjenvalg lige pludselig, hva'? Men i hvert fald, jeg vil lave nogle enkelte YouTube-videoer, som bliver lagt op på YouTube-kanalen, så I kan altid bare kan hoppe ind og kigge. Og så vil jeg sådan set fortsætte her off livestream. Det vil lige ind i skibet her. Og vi skal også have udskiftet vores skib.
Pleasant to see you.
På et tidspunkt så skal vi også have udskiftet vores skib til et større cockpit. Så jeg glæder mig til at få et større cockpit. Jeg kan godt lide det her skib her, fordi det er dejligt stort, og det er lettere at komme rundt og sådan ting der. Men jeg savner virkelig et stort cockpit og sådan noget der. Men jeg vil sige tusind tak, fordi I ville sidde og kigge lidt med. Det har været en fornøjelse, og det har været ret interessant at gå igennem at spille den her video her. Spille Starfield her nu. Så ja, I må hygge jer. Og lad mig lige se. For sådan der. Okay, jamen jeg må lige sætte et eller andet på.